Hi, Arctic Nerd here. I know it's been a while since I've done a video um, with me actually talking, not just game footage. Which, um, sorry about that. Not that great of a gamer. Um, Trying to improve though. Trying to improve. Um, I guess since it's been a while. Um, Dying Light. I'd like to talk about that. Um, Great game. Honestly, well written. Everything just seems to flow. The running is awesome. The enemies are, yeah. Um, I think they're called bombers in the game. They're very big. They kind of you know huff up at you right before they explode, which is such a pain when you just run into a room and next thing you know, bam, you're dead. Um, I mean, the story is great. I love the characters. Jade's awesome. Raheem is awesome. Um, Honestly, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I would. It's a great game if you haven't played it. I wholeheartedly endorse it. Try it. You will not regret it. Um, Another game that I'll be discussing 3 games since it's been a while. The second game that I'd recommend is Days Gone. I believe by Rockstar Studios. Um, I like it. It's different than what I'm used to when it comes to games. Um, Characters that you get invested in. Combat that's good, solid, a little buggy. You know, but I mean, it hasn't been out that long. You know, um, but yeah, I would give it a minus the bugs. 8 out of 10. Combat could use some work. Um, but a good story. Deacon, awesome guy, great character. Actually, I believe his name's Sam Whitworth. I think. I'm not sure. He's been in numerous movies. He was in The Mist. He played Starkiller. He was actually in a brief sci-fi show about 3 roommates, where one is a werewolf, one's a vampire, one's a ghost. It's a good show. I really wish it hadn't been canceled. I thought it was a good show. I really did. Um, but good characters. It's I haven't gone that far in it, so they haven't really explained how the zombie virus thing got started. Because I'm assuming it's a virus. I mean, most of the games are, right? But a good game. It takes place in Oregon. Damn, so late. Sorry. Um, but I would say it's a good game. 8 out of 10. Couple of tweaks. Definitely would be a 10 out of 10. I recommend it. Go for the game. Um, I don't know. I would definitely say. I know everybody's probably review the crap out of it. Sorry, I yawned. Outer Worlds. We're definitely going for Outer Worlds. Great game. Um, it's made by the same guys that made New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas. Um, it's a little more fleshed out in that game. Sorry. Um, which actually, that wasn't their fault. I'd like to clear that up for people that don't know. Obsidian wanted to add more to the game. They wanted to add more to Caesar's Legion, more to the NCR. People wondered why the game was so sparse. Why is Caesar's Legion camp so empty? The NCR is just kind of weak. It was actually supposed to have more. It was supposed to have way more. But the budget just got cut. And they were told, hey, you can't put all this in there. It's going to cost too much. And they didn't have time to do any real proper work. They were just told, rush it out. People will enjoy it. And for the most part, they're right. I don't really care for New Vegas. Outer Worlds, I totally recommend it. You get these great companions that have their own backstories. What you do, much like, a little bit like New Vegas, what you do affects not only you and the people around you, but the fate at the end of the game of Halcyon, the colony itself. Even if you get the DLC, Peril on Gorgon, okay. Just make sure I'm saying that right. Great DLC, by the way. I love it. It definitely adds a new layer to the not necessarily to the story. I mean, yes, it does add to the story. But it adds a new layer to the colony itself, But it's great. I mean, there's so much to do in the game. Characters to get invested in. You travel all over. It's awesome. You can deck out your ship. Completing the certain quests actually gives you stuff for your captain's quarters. Obviously your crew, they decorate the rooms, whatever fashion they choose to. You can get stuff for theirs too. Where is I going with this? I mean, if you help enough people, your room ends up looking awesome. A little bit of help for people if you get the Peril on Gorgon. There is a way to get a pet Canid, which is like their version of a dog. You have to pass 2 speech checks, I believe. When going to the Canid review a little bit later in the DLC. You pass those 2 speech checks, and when you go back to your ship, there's a teacup Canid, little guy, in your cabin. His name is Anubis, and he's adorable. God bless it. Just so you think you get rid of the light. It comes back every single time. With the dying light, max out your skills, especially in survivor. Sorry, I meant survivor, not survival. Skill tree. It will help you so much. Not just building weapons, with repairs. You can unlock new stuff, new traps. Sorry. Side weapons, better prices when dealing with merchants, which, believe me, you're gonna want. Holy crap, does the game get scary at night. That's when all the volatiles come out. And oh boy, are they fun. If your idea of fun is a 6, 7 foot tall, extremely just pissed off zombie trying to chew your face off with, like the mouth from, for anyone to see Blade 2, the split open mouth. It looks like that. But check it out. Check out all 3 games, actually. And, I'm glad to be back. I'll be trying to do more of these videos. I apologize about the quality. I really do. But if you could like, share, subscribe, comment, anything that you'd like me to review, and subscribe, please. I could use some more subscribers. I would appreciate it greatly. Arctic Nerd, signing off.